Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hang these bicycle hooks on the wall, which I'm sure if you're watching this video, you want to see how it's done. So you'll need a few things. You're going to need a drill bit. Typically, you don't want the drill bit to be any thicker than the actual shaft. You want the threads to be exposed still, because that's what's going to hold it in place. You need a tape measure and a stud finder if you can. If you can't, most of these studs are going to be 16 on center, and a lot of the time you can actually see, because in the garages they don't finish them as well, you kind of see a nail right there. If you follow that parallel with the wall, usually that will give you a good indication of where the beam is. Now, as far as placement of the actual hook, what you want it to be is you actually want it to be roughly about half the total diameter away from that wall. So that way it hangs freely. In this case, this is a 26-inch tire, so we're going to go 13 inches. And basically what you do with any bike, you just measure basically how tall it is. That's 25 inches, but we're going to go with the biggest tire of the bike we're hanging, which is 26, so half of that is 13. So we're going to go 13 inches away from that wall. Okay, so basically what we did is right there we marked it 13 inches away from the wall. And what I mean by that is basically right there, 13 inches. And what I was saying by using a stud finder, a lot of times, if you can't locate a stud, a lot of times what you can do is follow it. Here there's a nail, and you know it has to run parallel with the wall. So we're just going to mark that and drill it. So I just hung up the first two. Now I have spaced the hooks 16 inches apart, so that way the bikes can actually face the opposite directions without really running into each other. And it should give me... So as you can see, I have all the bikes hung up. Side note, I was wrong earlier. The Raptors typically don't have to be 16 inches. And in my case, they're actually 24 on center. But I gave myself between 15 to 16 inches between each hook. You may not need this much room. You can stack them a little bit closer, but as you can see, my pedals aren't touching. Nothing is touching. And my wife will kill me if there's any scratches on Old Faithful over there. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like it if you did. Thanks.